A recent report from Goldman Sachs found that 45% of the wealth in America is held by households over $5 million in size. At the same time though, a Fidelity report found that only 15% of RIAs have an average client size over $5 million. This leads many to suggest something that's long been suspected in the industry, that there's an underserved client segment, and particularly in that perhaps $5 to $25, $30 million size. These are clients that are perhaps too small to be attractive to multifamily offices, but they're too large where they're now dissatisfied with many of the wealth management solutions that are available in the mass market. So there's an underserved market here that many RIAs are perhaps thinking about targeting. So if you're thinking about focusing on this area more and perhaps moving up the client size spectrum, how should you do that? How should you think about that from a company point of view? Well, first of all, we recommend it's important to take a step back and look at and see if this is actually a good idea or not. What's your average client size? What's the average size of some of the prospects that you come into contact with? Do you feel that you're swimming in the right waters to be able to capitalize on this underserved segment? Next, have a good, hard, honest look at your advisor skill sets within your organization. Do you feel your organization has the right financial planning skills or maybe trust and estate planning skills that are needed for that client segment? Next, have a look at your investment expertise. These clients in this segment often have unique portfolios. If a prospect was to walk into your office with a portfolio full of SMAs or alternatives, would your team have the skills necessary to evaluate that type of portfolio and manage it from there on in? And then lastly, have a hard look at your branding. What does your brand really speak to? Do you feel it specifically targets that segment of clients and the specific needs and wants that those types of clients are desiring in today's world? If you put your firm through that type of analysis framework, we feel you're well on your way to beginning to target that segment.